And we're back! Hello, Rivalry friends, welcome back to Max Plays Shadowrun Returns. On the previous action-packed episode, we helped the homeless. So, we are kind of pretty much done with the exterior area for, Redmont Barrens, I think? Did I just turn on my timer? I did, okay. Seriously, sorry if it sounds a little bit annoying whenever I'm checking my, timer, but I swear, I forget to turn it on so many times, I kinda have to check, to be entirely honest. So, we are pretty much done with the exterior, I think so. But let's go talk with Donut Man Dan. Donut Man Dan? We already read that.
What can I get for you, Chava?
He sold some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night. Yeah, we asked the homeless man, and he told us that he saw a troll wearing scrubs with a strange sort of device on his right arm. And he wanted to get a jelly donut or something.
Maybe. What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star Profile. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. I tell them about a troll that bought a donut from me right before a murder. They'll hold him and just to see if anybody will pay the bail. Not today, my friend.
I'm so happy they're actually tackling like pseudo-racism in a setting like this. All right, I get what you mean. Can I talk to you anymore? Is there anything else for you to say? I'll see you around. Okay, well, smell you later, sir. Is there anything else up here? I think that's the end of, yeah, that is definitely the end of the road. Yeah, okay. I love the art for this game, by the way. It's so, like, pretty and slightly old school. You're still only selling drugs, aren't you, man? Bobby? Let's see what you have, Bobby. Yeah, he's only got drugs. Kamikaze and Nitro. We may buy some Kamikaze later because it just seems kind of good for our character build, but let's go into the Seamstress Unicorn. The sounds of laughter and music emanate from within. I could not finish reading that. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, so let's actually try walking back real quick. Maybe that ought to reset that spawn point. That was really strange. Also, like, the world doesn't load in immediately. That's also really weird. I don't know what's causing that. Anyways, and it's probably not that big of a deal anyway. Actually, before we do anything, I actually want to double back real quickly. I mean, might as well. I mean, I may end up having to reload the save just to make sure that, you know, the area that had to trigger actually triggered. But before we go anywhere, I actually want to go check on the lady that was running the stand. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. The marketplace. Because maybe she's got something for us. Or maybe not. Okay, in that case, let's head back. In the meantime, let's actually talk a little bit about my history with Shadowrun. Shadowrun to me is one of those things that I experienced in part from somebody doing a Let's Play of the original Shadowrun game for the Super Nintendo. Really fun game. And I love it when somebody who knows the game plays it. Not like now, because I have no idea what's going on in this game. I'm just kind of playing along the journey with you. But other than that, I also read a little bit of the tabletop game. I mean, the pen and paper role-playing game. And it looked like the funnest thing ever, and I just have never had a chance to actually play with people. Somehow, that spawn point disappeared, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game. Have I done anything? Why can't I save? Restart level? No. I did save on the previous... That is so weird. Why am I not... That is the entrance to the Seamstress Unicorn, right? That is so weird. What is... Okay, maybe if I talk to somebody, it would cause it to actually spawn. That is so weird. Okay. I'll see you around. Why can't I walk into the Seamstress Unicorn? That is so silly. And by the way, I'm not drunk. It is supposed to happen right now. Oh, you know what? I didn't finish checking everything here. Okay. Alright, I didn't finish checking the, it's because we finished the last episode. That makes so much sense. Okay. I'm a silly butt. There are two distinct sets of footprints. A man ending in a chalk outline and a larger set, possibly orc or troll, following something. This work light is new. You can see that all of the alley normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, you notice that they have all been imploded as though some force shattered them at the same time. Okay, now I can go to the place. Alright. That was a little silly, but we're back. Do I have any new karma? I've got 7 karma. I will spend it in a little bit. I will spend it in a bit. Now, because we're going to be spending money. Spoilers, we're going to be spending money. In a moment. You're about to leave the Barrens. Yes, I do. And we're going to be introduced to our mini hub for the time being. This place is home to a lot of shops and a lot of characters. The Seamstress Unicorn. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstress Unicorn, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity. Bums huddle together, grangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Unicorn building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored as so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take a measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. I love these descriptions so much, and the pre-rendered, I guess, backgrounds, so pretty. Reminds me of, things like The Sims and old school RPGs like Icewind Dale and Planescape Torment. So let's check our quest log real quickly. That's the description. Find and question Coyote. Okay, well, let's go and find Coyote. First up, Lady Cherry Bomb. Oh, is this the first flirt scene? I kind of like her icon. She's really cute. Cherry Bomb. The bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tempered ears. Tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. Hey there, I haven't seen you before. What can I get you? Something dirty in a clean glass. That sounds nothing like us. How about a date? Nothing like us. From the looks of this place, I can probably get anything I want. I found a bar tab with Coyote's name on it. She here? I like that we would assume Coyote was a girl. I always assumed Coyote would be male, but what would Tempest say right about now? She's coming in for business. No pleasure in this trip yet. I don't think she would ask for a date. No, I don't think so. Not really. Not this. I think we're a business. I know that you can get some dialogue things, but she wouldn't say that. She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? She laughs. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking he was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Her fate falls. She's been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the seal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Shame. Cherry, you have to listen. Okay, he looks like a pseudo nerd, so let's give him a little bit of a like sneering nerd voice. This tea is too fragging hot. Sherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Rip is out there and he's real. The last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting freaking thee. Let's try that again. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting freaking thee from UW in Neurogenics, studying under Eugemons. I have no idea what the sentence is trying to say. I am getting a PH freaking D. Oh, I thought it was like PH as the sound as though freaking the. Excuse that. I'm getting a PH freaking D from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Eugemans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? She got real in there. I want what you want. A better life, a better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. That sounds like a cult. That sounds like a cult if I've ever heard one. I've heard all of this before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood of Steel. Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich, blue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. This sounds totally like a cult. Come with me. Attend the discovery meeting. You called it a discovery meeting with capitalized D and M. That sounds bad. Get to the core of who you are. Even worse, Shane, you look creepy. I heard Lean Telestian gave a talk. Hey, that's the guy who we saw in the little news thingy. Gave a talk last night called "The New Family of the Sixth World." I've got family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'll choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, buzz! I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is now over, primarily Cherry Bomb punching Shane in the face, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Cute. Sorry, I got interrupted. Ah, snap. I heard he's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? I thought it was like a strike of the righteous, which kind of still made sense. Boyfriend find religion. Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you've got big plans for yourself. That sounds rude. Don't mind me, I was doing a long talking session with a couple of friends in between recordings, and my voice is slightly falling apart. And everything's falling apart! You can't destroy that! I'm so sorry. Firefly by Breaking Benjamin. There's a fun story behind that song, and I will share it with you someday. Not today. Boyfriend find religion. I would like to think that Tempest is like super done with people and their cults. Her pretty eyes narrow. Something like that. You've got a look that says you're not just from here. You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a batch? Do I look like a cop? I only worked security independently. Nope. I think you know the answer to that. I think if she knew the answer to that, she wouldn't be asking it, Tempest. Nope. Do I look like a cop? I think that Tempest would take this as an opportunity to kind of test waters. It's like, does she look like a cop? Maybe in this neighborhood, in this area of town, she looks like a cop. Which may mean that we need to get a change of clothes. She flutters her eyelashes. Oh no, baby, you look like someone who knows the shadows. We're trying to spot a bronze the minute we walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about this place, Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb, who she seems nice, but she feels heavily like, I don't want to say a guy writing a girl, but yes, she's all right. I mean, I like her character design, and that name is ridiculous, but it's cute. I'll follow with her. She seems to know what she's doing. That character design, though. Some come here for boost, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The Union seems to track people like you. Unicorn, I'm sorry. Who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. He went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him, until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. Ever heard the name Sam Watts? She nods. Sam, he was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, and booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Ooh. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That would be Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Whiz. Thanks for the intel. Appreciate the help. This to me feels like a sarcastic, like, yay. Thanks for the intel. I appreciate the help. Gutter punks have to stick together. I like gutter punks. Gutter punk's the title of my upcoming punk, alternative punk band. Talk to you later. Pretty face. Oh, that's Shane right there. Being a total loser. And we're done with her dialogue. Alright. Let's go talk to the guy. Oh, that's not how Coyote does it. Nerd. Can we interact with anything else? Nah. It would show up if we could. The Ripper is a lie. The cake is a lie. I'm not going alone. You crazy. Oh, what does it say? Lone Star concerned for public safety. That's half of a sentence that we didn't catch. Breaking news. Orc activist encourages crowd of 7,000 trolls and orcs to fight back against racism. Yeah. Power to the trolls, man. Power to the trolls. You don't look like your image, but you know what? That's okay. Eric Merman. Eric Merman.
Hey, ladies. I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs?
Hell yeah! You got any epic shoulder pads? So this guy, he sells equipment. Pretty much just sells equipment. For all intents and purposes, it's all equipment basically here. At the bottom of the list, there are all the things that characters start with. If you want to start with just, whatever equipment. To be entirely honest, I want to pick up something with stats. Now, the big ones here for us are basically the Thaumaturgic, I don't know. The T armor gives you +1 willpower, which is good for our like chanting cheese skills. We're not gonna go for that. The good options here are the Alley Punk, which is actually the custom for the caricature on the cover of the game. Dress one step above a street ganger. Grants 8. It gives us +3 HP, and has 4 armor. It's okay. I think that we're gonna be going with Secure Ninja Clothing because it gives us +1 dodge and it has 3 armor. It's a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, do I think that 1 armor? I mean, 3 HP is nothing. Do I think that 1 extra armor is better than an extra point of dodge? There's only 12 points of dodge, and I know that armor is gonna go up eventually. And I want to look like a badass ninja, so there you go. We're gonna buy that, and we're gonna be equipping it on us. And the lights are gonna go off for a moment as the game reloads. And we're back now. And now we're dressed, ready for combat. Not exactly looking like a street samurai, but you gotta start somewhere, right? Can we talk to the news person? Nerps.
Sweeten the deal. But the prize. Your reps don't merit it.
I like the little background conversations. Ah, look, it's a cute couple. Adorable. And this guy over here sells everyone's favorite things. Jin Parks. Oh, I love Jin's picture. The Asian woman's expression reads, open for business, but her demeanor reads, dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. Clever. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower, honey. Something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Show me what you got, Jen. So, she sells guns. We don't care for guns. We want this machete. ASAP. And none of these other things, yeah. We have plenty of these other things. Doesn't really matter. Weapons. Let's stick to the machete. It's basically the best thing we've got. We're gonna move. Okay, the machete is already in our toolbox now. Good, perfect. Let's move on. We've got plenty of healing stuff that we got from earlier on, so we are more than ready to move on. With that being said, wow, I thought there would be more shopping in this video, but we still have enough to meet the lady of this area.
Mr. Chloe, Who stood at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. For $69.99, you can get yourself your very own troll suit. It's actually all just spandex. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusk and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please, behave yourself. Mr. Clow is a very well-dressed man, and he will be taking absolutely no nonsense from you. Well done. Do you get trouble in here often? You must be the unicorn's hired muscle. Funny place for the architect to put up a wall. Will do. You get trouble here often? Nothing a stern look can't solve. I imagine him like poking her in the nose. Like, nothing a stern look can't solve. Mr. Clown looks really tough. He actually just talks people down. And it's like, come on, man. Is this how you want to spend your life? You have business here? I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. Heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. There's a sharpness in Cloud's eyes. The look of a man who has seen so much and earned wisdom at a young age. See, he's a cool guy. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. You ever have to toss Sam out on his ass? In your role here, I suppose you escorted Sam to the door. I like how all of these say the exact same thing. But I think that this feels more like, in your role here, I suppose you often escorted Sam to the door. Yes, albeit gently. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. Didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. You know, men. I thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. That makes sense. That connects with what Jack said. Thanks for the info. Keep those eyes and ears open. I appreciate you talking with me. Happy to help. Man, see, Mr. Clow is just such a nice man. Can I go in? Yeah, alright. Super stealth. Now, one of these guys... Wow. People now... I like that there's a dude dancing on the table. I'm like, James, get down from the table, boy. Anyways, you sell magic, Nog. Do you have a love potion? No potions here, man. Nog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes. You don't should be showing those around. It's funny because I'm talking about sexual fetishes when in reality a fetish is actually a well-known thing in the supernatural world. I apologize to all of the witches watching this. Gryffindor all the way. Hufflepuff, no, Jigglypuff all the way. That's my Gryffindor house. The troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. I wonder if we're actually like shamanistic, will we be able to see the spirits he's talking to? I told you, it's not like that at all. Bring me proof, and you shall have it. I am honored, your majesty. That was why I said to use mustard instead of ketchup. Forgive me, Jane, I was a fool. He looks at you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. I like that. You may pursue my magical wares and bask yourself in its glory. What sort of magical dongles do you have here? So, here is the collection of magical spells. We have access to none of this red stuff because we are not a wizard. Weapon. Allow me to just explain magic before we go anywhere. We can, if I picked up level 1 of spellcasting, boom, I can actually use Power Bolt. I totally could. This game does not lock you in one place. I mean, if I do another playthrough of this game, maybe like a faster playthrough with another character, you can do anything. And I've heard people who are like, yeah, you know, I'm hacking, I'm using spells, I'm shooting,
I may not be perfect at all these things, but I can definitely do them, and that's cool. As for spells, we have Heal Wound, which is of course spellcasting, spellcasting, spellcasting. Conjuring, which we don't have. Consumables, which these are for creating elementals. And Chi casting. As for this, I don't know where the hell we're gonna get that Chi focus. Maybe later on we get it. I don't know, I haven't seen it. Hopefully we'll get the ability to attack twice. Or maybe that is the thing that I get. I don't know, we'll figure it out. For the time being though, I am gonna pick up Manifest. Because it sounds, actually. Okay. I was gonna be like, I'm gonna pick up Magic Resistance. Actually, it's crap because it's only for Magic. Let's pick up Manifest, like I did in my test playthrough. And, perfect. We have 4 spells already. That's badass. We are gonna lose spell slots once we pick up Human Augmentations, but that will be way later. Is there anybody here to talk to? In that case, I'm gonna, yeah! That dwarf is totally in it. That dwarf is so in it. He's like, yeah, dance, pretty boy. Dance for me. So, I'm gonna leave you with the opening of this new character, Mrs. Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you across the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's a mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, this is my house. Mess with it at your peril. But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa. Good evening. And with that, I'm gonna let you go. I wanna thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, do all the socially related things, and I'll be seeing you soon. Mwah!